Chapter 21 in your book, Understanding Investment and Statistical Terms Used in Finance. So this chapter is full of a lot of terms, good terms to know. Some you may be familiar with from a former statistics class. Some may just be brand new to you. You do not have to memorize, I guess, these terms, but just be familiar if you were to see them in a test question or quiz question. Okay, so page 245, again, chapter 21. The PowerPoint is heavy with this, but simple, or, one slide may have 2 or 3 ideas. It's not very heavy. It's just a lot of them. So just use that as a guide or reference too for this chapter. So investment overview, again, lots of terms. Cash equivalents for someone in healthcare means what can be liquidated. What could, if we need to sell something quick to get cash on hands, what are our liquid assets? And that's just if needed, of course. You want to, in healthcare finance, you want to make the most of your assets. Page 246, cash equivalents include CDs from banks, governmental securities, treasury bills, treasury notes, money market funds, etc. Short-term investments should not only be very liquid but low risk. So anytime you have, and this is just in finance in general, short-term should always be low risk. Then the chapter continues into governmental grantor, the FDIC. If you notice, even at your personal bank, you'll walk into the bank and see the little FDIC sticker. It means different things for different states. I believe for North Carolina, or maybe actually FD is federal deposits. So that means that your account is insured for up to, is it up to? Bear with me, guys. I want to say it's either $250,000 or $500,000. I can't remember. But it's monitored by the government insurance. So if you were to have $1 million as a healthcare institution, you would want 4 separate accounts to split that $250,000. Okay, I'm going to keep going. And I may have gotten those numbers wrong. I don't see them in the book, but I think in my bank it actually has it on there. Long-term investments in bond. These are not federally insured. So you need to know the difference between what is insured and is not insured, and when you're making healthcare finance decisions. Long-term is typically 20 to 30 years. And here we get into these terms I was referring to. So municipal bonds, revenue bonds, mortgage bonds. And yes, you can have a mortgage as a healthcare office or satellite office, day surgery center, that type of thing. Mortgages are not just for homes. It can be for businesses too. Page 248, investments in stocks, privately held companies, public companies. Again, lots of terms. I'm not going to read these to you. I don't expect you to memorize them, but just be familiar with them. Statistics overview. So some point before you arrive to this course, you likely had a statistics class. So this section, pages 250, 251, keep on going. Then we get into more math. This should be an overview. If it is not, if this is the first time you've ever seen statistics regarding mean, median, and mode, you're welcome to contact me. I will help you. Lots of videos on YouTube to review this type of information too. If you've had it once before but not familiar, just reach out. Page 252, terms of distributions, bottom left. Terms and mathematical computations, terms of data. So again, just lots of terms in this chapter. Use the PowerPoint to review also. I've said that. And that's it. That's so pretty straightforward. Again, let me know if you have any questions.